My name is Michael Mikus, and I play guitar and I sing.
My name's Steven Edwards. I play the bass.
I'm Keegan Rosso, and I play the drums.
So, okay, Keegan and I were originally we went to the YMCA for daycare together when we were like 5, 6 years old. We used to play pool on a plastic pool table together, and then we didn't talk to each other for like 10 years, and then I started going to Spirit Heights, and he was already here for a good year or two, and so one day he was playing drums in the music room that we have here, and I heard it, and I thought like it was instantly amazing, so I went over there to just jam with him, and I think I picked up the bass, and then I started to play Killing in the Name, and that was like the first song we ever played.
We met at a music store, the Music Depot. I went in to buy a pair of drumsticks, and I met this kid playing freaking War Pigs, just shredding. And I was like, oh my god, I love that song so much. Yeah, I got a hold of Mike because he said he was doing another band, and just kind of came in, tried out, and I guess I'm in. I kind of had learned the basics from my dad years ago, but I never really went in depth with it, which it's really cool.
It happened pretty quick, honestly. The first gig we all played together, it was here, right? We played on the other side of this wall, actually. That was the first time we played together live, and it was pretty fun, honestly. That was a really tight show. And then after that, it was just kind of, booking gigs where we could. It's cool because now we're at a point where sometimes people come to us and they're like, hey, we like your music, we'd like you to play a show. And we're like, oh, sweet, we'll play. We've played a couple times at Lop Lops, and that's always fun. No, it's been a while since we booked our own show. People come to us and they say, we want to hear you play music. And it's cool. It's cool that the Sioux's doing that.
Since we started, we wanted to work on an EP originally, but then in the process of trying to get the EP going, we ended up just like working on new material, and then we're like, okay, well now we have enough for like a full length. So then we found Title Records, and now we're working on our first actual LP, and it's interesting because like people have been asking for it for a while, so I feel like Sault Ste. Marie's actually treated us pretty well. And then, as you were saying, the show that we did with Treble Charger, so we were like, well, obviously. And then I think you got a story about that.
I used to listen to Treble Charger a lot, and when I heard that we were opening for them, I was just completely freaked out. It was like, it's hard to explain.
Kind of cool because in the beginning it was all Mike, like he had all these originals out, and it was just up to us to learn them. But after a while, he came in with stuff, and he was like, "What should we do with this?" So like me and Steve have a lot of input on what goes on with songs now. So it's kind of cool because like Mike will have an idea for a drum beat, and then I'll do something completely different. He'll be like, "No, stick with that. That's sweet." And like it's cool because even now the music's still evolving. Like we still add little ditties in that weren't there before. It's cool how it all evolves as time goes on.
It's part of the creative process with working with other musicians, I think. I find it very comforting to be able to produce a sound that is different than what I've heard before.
Well, we've got the Facebook, the book face. You can check us out on our Facebook page, like it. It's www.facebook.com/the Pixo Control. We have an Instagram as well. We have a Twitter that I don't update at all. Where can you check us out? You can check us out around the Sioux right now. For the next few months, earsandeyes.com, that's another one. We're featured on there. That's a friend of ours, Jackson Reed, who puts on shows at Cafe Natura. He's been doing that for like the past 2 years, and then since we were friends with him, he kind of included us in that. So, and aside from that, you can see us pretty much anywhere in town for the next few months. We're going to be playing just wherever we can, trying to promote the album. There's going to be an album being released. It's called Probably Not, and I'm hoping that that'll be finished by like May, release June, but that can't be promised. So, and then aside from that, we're supposed to be going on the road in the summertime. So anybody in Canada and the US, once the tour is announced, you guys can check us out on the road. Hey, we're the Pixo Control, and you're watching ShawTV. Stay tuned.